Yeah, I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for that. Right. So for tomorrow, you can complete this assignment. Okay. I need a job or just create a job which will take full backup for all the databases. Whenever I run this job for multiple times, I have to get individual backup files. See here, there is a problem with this job. If anyone is identified or not, I don't know. Whenever I run this job, what is the problem? Job will be successful, but what is the exact issue? Job will be successful whenever you run multiple times, no issues. Job will be successful. But what is the problem here?
Taking all database one time at one time.
Not one time actually. That's fine. Taking all the database backup at one time is not an issue. But there is one more issue related to the same, almost same. What your answer is correct, but almost same. Not
It
one
takes
time.
So name
more
Hmm.
disk,
Sorry.
takes more disk space.
That is okay.
the
That's
backup
okay.
file name would be same.
Very
The
good. Excellent. What is the problem if the backup file name is same?
in restoration it will be
Very good. Excellent.
problem.
First
Like
thing is restoration. Second thing is you cannot find which is the latest backup here. So if you delete the whole backup set, this is called media set now. There are 3 full backups in this file. If you delete this file, all your backups will be deleted. If you keep this file, maintenance issue. The file keep on growing, growing, growing whenever you run that job. You cannot delete it. You cannot keep it.
But here we can find the date backup, right?
Date backup, we can find it. Here you can see 9/29/2021 at 8:30. Okay. Whenever you run, what is the problem? Tell me. You gave right only file name bash 39 underscore full dot 2920. Every time tomorrow also, if you run the backup file name is same, right or wrong?
See,
File name is
that's
same.
okay. Fine, I can
That's okay.
understand.
Yeah, I'll
While
explain. I'll
looking at
explain.
mail,
I'll
we can't
explain.
able to find it.
Wait, I'll explain. Now you can see tomorrow date modified will be tomorrow's date will be there. Right? That's what you're saying. Date modified will be there. I want to delete today's backup. How you can delete today's backup from this backup media set? If you don't delete, tomorrow you will run this job. It will be might be 24 MB. Day after tomorrow you will run this job 48 MB. Imagine the file is increasing, increasing, increasing. At one day it will reach us to 1 TB or 2 TB. Now how you are going to manage the space? Are you going to delete the file? If you are going to delete the whole file, the current backup also will be deleted. Right? If I delete this file now, whatever file that was generated just now also will be deleted, right? It's a part of this file, right? The current backup is appended to this file, right? You cannot maintain. Maintenance wise, very difficult thing. This is not difficult thing, impossible. You cannot maintain. All the backup should be deleted after 2 days or 3 days, after 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Anything is fine, but old backup should be deleted. You cannot keep it. Organization won't give you the space and all. Space is very costly. Storage is very costly. So you cannot take the backup. Backup procedure is correct, but the file name is not correct. Whatever step you have created, that is okay. That's fine. That's perfectly fine as we are learning. So we are going simply. Okay, we are just simply creating small jobs and all. That's fine. But it's not the practice. It's a very bad practice. What I want is, I want to create a job. When you run this job, every time it has to create a new backup file dynamically. Got the point? Whenever you run that backup job, it has to create a new file dynamically. So today, if you run the job, you will get today's date backup. Tomorrow, if you run the job, you will get tomorrow's date backup. In the backup file name itself, you can see tomorrow's date and time. So you can happily delete the old backups. Clear? So what I want from you is, I need a job for backups. Okay? That job, whenever you run that job, it has to take the backups with the date and timestamp. In the backup file name, date and timestamp will be there. That means don't give like this. Don't include manual date and timestamp here. If you give manual date and timestamp, what is the issue? Whenever you run, the file name will be same only. If you give, say for example, now 8:30, right? Underscore 083000, sorry, 00. If you give like this, whenever you run this, every time the backup file name is same only, right? Don't give like that. Okay, I need dynamic date and time. If you run today, it has to generate today's date and time. If you run tomorrow in the backup file, it has to generate tomorrow's date and time. So you can see all the backup files, which one is old backup, which one is new backup. You can see physically. You can delete the old backups happily. I need that script or job. Okay, create a job that takes backup of all the databases with the date and timestamp. Search it in the Google, you will get a script. Once you got the script, it is easy to create the job, right? Right click, new job, new step, copy paste the step, parse it, click OK, schedule the step, click OK, run the step, check the backup file names. Clear, everyone? This is very important. Tomorrow I'll ask you everyone. I need a job, create a job that is going to generate a backup files for all the databases. It has to take backup of all the databases. If possible, including system databases also, it has to take the backup, right? And that backup file should include current date and time. Clear, everyone? Everyone, is this clear? Tomorrow, are you going to create a job? Or take 2 days? No problem. I'll give
Yes,
2
sir.
days time. Okay. Take 2 days time. And I need very simple, guys. Just 2 minutes you can complete the assignment. Just 2 minutes. It won't, I'm sure it won't. For you, might be, it may take 5 minutes. Simply script to take the backup of databases with the date and time. Just search like this in the Google. You will get lot of results. Just go and search each result. Run that script in the SQL Server manually first. Once you can see the backup file with the date and timestamp, then create a job. Every time don't create the job. See, once you got the script, run it directly in the query editor. You will get the output, right? See that this one backup file name. See the backup file name. Yes, it is creating date and timestamp backup files. Then create the job. Right? I only told you like how to do this assignment and all. So at least I need your participation for this. It is very important. Okay. So tomorrow I'll ask you. So again, I have to start new topic, right? So today we have already completed 8:30. Okay. So now it is 8:30, right? So I don't take much time now. I'll close the session now. Tomorrow I'll discuss alerts. What is alert? How to create an alert? What kind of alerts we'll create? So we'll discuss everything in next session, and maintenance plans also will complete by tomorrow. Okay. Right. Fine. So right, that's it for today. So in case of any issues, any questions, you can ping me, okay? Or else we'll meet tomorrow by 7 a.m. Okay, thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.